Welcome back to 7 Days to Die, Alpha 19.4 on my experimental world. Today we're going to be taking a look at Molotov cocktails. Basically what I've got here is I've got a row of 9 zombies set up against a backdrop of frames, and the middle zombie is basically has no frame behind her. Now what I want to do is toss the Molotov at the zombie in the center, and I actually want to see how far out the flames spread on the zombies on either side. So let's throw that. Okay, that's interesting. On that particular one, the flames have actually spread 3 to the right and 2 to the left. Now I'm going to let them burn out over there. And then I want to actually go and see how much damage did they take, and was the damage equal? Okay, it's clearly not. The center zombie actually took 253 damage, while the zombies 2 blocks out have both been killed. 1 block out seems to be between 253 and 249. Let's take a look at the last one out over here. This one seems to have been 246. So the amount of damage appears to vary depending on, pretty much I'm certain, random. So what I'm going to do is I will reset this and we will test again. Okay, we're back again with test 2. So I've tried to get each of these zombies as closely centered to their block as possible. So now what I'm going to try and do is throw directly at the center zombies' feet. Okay, interesting. On the second test, exactly the same as the first test, it's gone 2 to the left, or 2 to the left of the impact point, and it's gone 3 to the right of the impact point. And 250, and there she's killed. And this time what's happened is the zombies to either side of the center zombie have actually been killed. The outside zombie has 250 damage, 244 damage, 253 damage. So the Molotovs actually seem to have a very high damage rate on the unarmored zombies. Okay, what we're going to do is we'll run a third test. I'll reset it back up again, and I'll see you once the setup is complete. Okay, and we're back for the third test, and once again identical setup, and we're going to throw the Molotov at the feet of the center zombie. And that time the spread has gone the other way, so 2 zombies to the right have been set alight and 3 zombies to the left. And we can actually see there's 244, 250, 253, 300, and that time we killed 3. The 3 in the center. Okay, so against an unarmored zombie, a Molotov cocktail appears to be well worth the effort spent in actually, or the effort and the resources spent, as we appear to be getting between 240 to 300 plus damage against the zombies. Okay, I'm going to set up again, and this time I'm going to set up with an armored zombie to see if there's any difference in damage between an armored and an unarmored zombie. Okay, we're back with the armored zombie setup, and we're using the biker over here because he has a 60% armor rating. Okay, let's throw the Molotov, and there once again we have 3 to the right and 2 to the left. So the area of effect of these Molotovs seems to be pretty constant at 6 around. Okay, and very clearly, because there we have 253 damage, 252 damage, and 4 dead bikers. We're at 200 plus. So the Molotov appears to have bypassed the biker's armor completely. Let me set up for the 5th and last test, because if we get similar or equal results, then it's pretty conclusive that the Molotov bypasses the armor. Okay, and we're going to be doing the 5th test, and while I actually think this is pretty redundant, it's just to reconfirm the results. Once again, an area effect of 6, and we can actually see it comes out this way as well, so it appears to be a radial area of effect of 6 blocks from where it impacts, and it seems to vary depending on 2 blocks to one side and 3 blocks to the other, but it seems to be more to the right of where you're throwing than to the left. And there once again we've got 3 zombies with 280 plus damage, 1 zombie with 145 damage, 147 damage, 148 damage. So clearly, from the results I'm seeing over here, Molotovs are actually worth the resources and the time spent to actually build them. Let's take a quick look here. Molotov costs you 1 cloth fragment, 300 gas, 1 oil, and 1 empty jar. So the amount of resources you're actually spending on for the volume of damage you do over time is actually well worth it from what I'm actually seeing over here. Just as a backdrop over here quickly, none of the frames standing behind the zombies actually took damage from that fire effect. And while I was editing this video, I actually realized there was one question that I hadn't answered. Does the area of effect pass through blocks? So basically what I've done is I've built this wall 4 high, which is higher than the area of effect from the center point, and I've then built it 4 blocks to the right and 4 blocks to the left of this center block over here. So what we're going to do is throw the Molotov against the wall, and yes, it does. The area of effect for the flames passes through the wall, and we can actually see that it doesn't appear to even through its pass through the wall, it does not appear to have actually done significantly less damage. We're still ranging from 240 plus damage to all the zombies that were actually set alight. Okay guys, I think I'm going to call this a video. If you enjoyed what you see, leave a like or a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.